Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Stellaris, the co-dominant human elf campaign. In the last episode, we met a lot of new civilizations for the first time, all over the place over here, so we're getting a much better picture of the state of the galaxy. Some of these guys are potentially friendly, some of them are not. We'll see how things go. And on that front, the inevitable has happened. The Octilan Annihilators have declared war on us in an attempt to annex basically our entire civilization, which we are going to fight tooth and nail to prevent that from happening. Fortunately for us, just before the Octilan declared war, we were able to establish a mutual defense treaty with the Reshethi Communion, and since they have a much larger military force than we do, they're going to be bearing the brunt of the fighting in this war, at least for the time being. The other piece of good news is that we were able to complete designs of a new class of vessel, the destroyer type of military ships, which are basically just upscaled versions of our existing corvettes with a lot more weapons on them and better defensive capabilities. So we will see how these will help us. We're beginning to build the first sets of them, and hopefully they will provide that extra firepower we need. So, I want to go ahead and get things started here. We are still establishing this colony at the Black Citadel, but it's not quite yet. Once it establishes, we're going to have to probably put it in a sector and let a governor handle it. Science ship. We did get the tech to auto-explore, so we're going to tell them to auto-explore. Construction ship. I think what we really need to do is make sure that the spaceports are at maximum capacity. Because that's going to increase our naval capacity. Alright, so what I want to do is we're actually going to order our fleet to head to the Domgar system, because that is almost certainly where the enemy fleet is going to appear first. If it appears at all. They haven't shown up yet. Alright, so unpause it. Get it moving.
Survey complete. Technology discovered.
Oh, revered elder. Okay, so that's our ruler just died. Energy storage. Military station health. You know what? We're gonna go with that. 18 months. Speaking of military stations, we have not gotten any better defense stations yet. No, we have not. We are working on the concussion missiles.
Survey complete.
Which would hopefully provide us with a standoff weapon system that we'll be able to use. Class 12 asteroid orbits its moon. The small planetoid's orbit appears to be far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. So go ahead and figure out what that is. You guys actually go ahead and auto-explore as well. Our treaty with the Reshethi Communion is timed out. Active sensor link. Can we... Oh, we already have full sensor view. Okay, because we have mutual defense. Shall we share our star charts in exchange for some energy credits?
Our presence in the galaxy has not gone by unnoticed.
We encountered some form of alien vessels. They're calling the Daleth aliens and the Gimel aliens. Okay, 2 new alien empires. Let's find out who they are. And may they be potential friend or foe.
Construction complete.
Alright, we have arrived in Dwumgar's system. Alright, let's dock up. The spaceport. Is there anything that we can do here that will...
Our presence in the galaxy has not gone by unnoticed.
So as we translate the language, we have established communications with the Moj Huxgan polity. Alright. These guys are molluscoid or molluscoid? There we go. Egalitarian fanatic xenophiles. Oh. Greetings, I speak for High Commander Sirthi and the wealthy elite of the Moj Huxgan polity. We're always looking for new trading partners among the many diverse and delightful alien nations we encounter as our ships explore the galaxy. Yeah, we can learn much from each other. And we have made contact with the Galaxies regime. Alright, these guys are fanatic militarist materialists. Alright, I bring greetings from Imperatrix Nakahul Zaz, the undisputed ruler of the Galaxies regime. Respect our borders and keep out of our affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets. Refrain from visiting your worlds. We'll go with that.
Updated.
Learn much. Magistros Simeu has been elected. Towed asteroid. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Wasat 2A. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, but they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals. These operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they begun. Interesting. Alright. Science ships.
Fleet encountered.
Ooh, there they are. Science ships get to work. Yeah, they're going to work over our military stations. Inspiration or delusion. Following the recent passing of a respected science officer, the recovery of various notes and documents from the late scientist's lab paints a curious picture. It seems that in their twilight years, they held an odd obsession with a creature they named the elusive Carcosa. I think we've encountered this event chain on pretty much the last couple of series, but we'll go through it again. It is difficult to decipher what exactly was so unique about this animal, but the late scientists seemed to regard its acquisition as a top priority. According to the notes, the creature was last sighted on Akritophilaki. With the use of a research vessel's sensors, finding it should be trivial. There may be something to this. Go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, everybody engage while they're busy with the military stations. Alright, we need... Galaxies regime and the Metatron Directive are now at war. Actually, let's just pump out corvettes.
Survey complete.
Alright, what do we got? Let's go ahead and unlock the tile blockers. Yeah, our main fleet is taking a beating. But we are giving as good as we get. Looks like we're gonna win this. Oh, Yes. Alright. Yeah, fall back for repairs. And make sure that we keep building these destroyers.
Colony founded.
Ah, colony founded. Oh, someone die? We're gonna want someone who's good at society research. New worlds if possible. Well, the elves are good at society research by default. Let's go with you. Oh, someone else died. Oh, goodness. Alright, we want someone who's good at rocketry if we can find it. Actually, let's bring you in. And you will recruit someone new. Oh, there's someone with new worlds. Let's swap you for this person. And then you can hop in there. Alright. And you get to exploring. Alright, now, as far as armies go, we need to make sure that these armies get attachments. We don't have a lot of options yet, but we want to make sure that they are...
Survey complete.
What's this? Non-aggression pact invitation. We agree? Actually, I think someone suggested that we change our policy to Liberation Wars. At least for now. Alright, construction ships. What I want you to do is get over here. Let's build some military stations. How many? Alright, and then you guys. Are we fully repaired? We are fully repaired. First thing I want to do is let's fly towards one of their systems.
Technology discovered.
And we now have our concussion missiles. Missile defense module, nuclear missiles, defense stations. Better defense stations or afterburners. I think we're gonna go with nuclear missiles because that missile defense module for the spaceport I think is going to be useful. We need to start taking the fight to the enemy here. I still think they need some sort of at-a-glance indication of what armies have attachments and what armies don't. Alright, get these guys to merge up.
Construction.
Alright, let's see what we've got in this system.
Construction complete. Survey complete. Technology discovered.
Man, we took a lot of damage there. Okay, laser defense module. Alright, we need to make sure we keep replacing those. Let's see, what do we have? We have 14. Two, three, four, 5 more corvettes. 1, 2, 3, 4 more destroyers.
Engaging enemy fleet.
Alright, and what we need is we need to go into our ship designer and say we want a new destroyer. Actually, should we switch this to interceptor stern? I think so. Autocomplete design, save it. Then we want to do a new design of destroyer. Gunship bow, gunship stern. Concussion missiles. Let's see. These guys have a 60 range. These guys have an 80 range. Actually, it still might be best to go with the small slots. All missiles, autocomplete. We want them to stand off an artillery behavior at a range of 60. Thavmas, class destroyer. I like it. Save it. Start building some of those.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Another Sentry class station over there. Alright, these guys come over here and enter orbit. Ah, we have a new tradition. What are we going to go with? Actually, let me just take a look here. Traditions of Discovery. You know what? Reduced anomaly fail risk, anomaly discovery chance, research speed by 10%. Yeah, let's go with discovery. Oh yeah, that's right. We are over our limit here. We need to add I'm gonna kind of do that. To try to keep as many planets in my own control as possible. Alright. Right now I think I need to conserve my minerals for military construction right now.
Construction complete.
Let's get some of these new destroyers building.
Technology discovered.
Alright, what we got? New defense modules. Let's see, improved assist research, energy. Let's go with the better power generators. Removing the tile blockers. Army upkeep minus 10%. Military academy. Yep, let's go with that.
Construction complete.
Alien specimen procurement. The director of Museum of Exobiology on Alar has issued a request for the procurement of several live alien specimens. These creatures were spotted on surveyed habitable worlds, but they are difficult to capture and require the full resources of a science ship for a lengthy period of time. Actually, speaking of, we have... this guy, that guy, and these guys. You head for the research projects over here while you can. I want you to hit the research project here. Actually, hit the research project here and then hit the research project here. And you... hold on. No, you. Hit... oh, we need skill 3 scientist. Alright, so then you take care of this research project once you're done there.
Survey complete.
Last 12 asteroid orbits this planet. The small planetoid. Okay, another planet asteroid that appears to be in too stable an orbit to be normal. Alright, we need to train some more soldiers.
Technology discovered.
2, 3, 4, 6. Ah, we got the nuclear missiles. Better starbase. Unlock light carriers. Yep, let's do it. And speaking of, let's go over here.
Initiating communications.
For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit. Okay, so same thing we just had. Zenetic Grid. Greetings, human. The Zenetic Grid formally requests the introduction of a non-aggression pact with the United Republic of Alar in order to improve mutual security. We agree to that. Now, can we add reinforced spaceport defenses? Yes.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Heavy platform, hangar platform. Do you want to change this?
Survey complete.
This has more range. 50% armor, 33% shield damage. Actually, yeah, let's switch to concussion missiles. And then let's tell these guys to upgrade. Ah, we occupied it. Okay. So let's send our main fleet here. And we'll also want our armies to head there as well.
Initiating communications.
The Omni Colonel wants to exchange star charts. I guess we'll agree to that.
Our presence in the galaxy has not gone by unnoticed. Survey complete. Construction complete.
Why do we want to put a colony out here somewhere? We are over our naval capacity, so... what we're going to do is we're going to go here and order them to colonize here from Hydrex. And let's get to work on research stations.
Engaging enemy spaceport.
Let's see what we've got our hands on here.
Special project complete.
Oh, Orinthi secured. The small rodent-like creatures known as Orinthi are native to Dalsal 1A, where their habitat extends across most of the moon's diverse climatic regions. They breed at an extremely rapid rate and seem to have a particular fondness for chewing on electric cables. Procuring specimens was not a problem. In fact, after the initial creatures were collected, more of them made their way onto the URSC and Janikos Kyros by hitching rides on the science ship's orbital shuttles. Exactly why the Museum of Exobiology requested Orinthi specimens remains a mystery.
Technology
Yeah, those
discovered.
spaceports are no joke. Alright, bring in the armies. Enter orbit. Encounter in Merop. We encountered some more aliens.
Our presence in the galaxy
Hyperdrive
has not
2.
gone by unnoticed.
Yeah, let's go for that. We have established communications with the Glub Star Confederation. Oh, I know what these are. Excellent. Attention, alien creatures. Unfortunately, I was chosen by Chairman Glub to represent the Glub Star Confederation in all diplomatic dealings with your primitive civilization. We intend to unlock technologies your feeble minds cannot comprehend. Do not interfere. We've encountered a super intelligent race of goldfish. They are xenophobes and phonetic materialists. And we'll say we can learn much from each other.
Survey complete.
Ooh, they are building a new fleet here that is getting quite formidable. The very powerful starbase.
Technology discovered.
Army upkeep has been reduced. Unless feature chemical bliss. I'm not sure we really want that. Integrated research paradigm. Research Initiative Center. That sounds interesting. Naval capacity plus 10%, I think, is the more critical item to get at this point.
Initiating communications.
Alright, they want star charts. We'll give them star
Alien
charts.
Empire is making contact. Survey complete.
Okay, there's the Maj Huxagan or Huxgan polity.
Construction complete.
And the Galaxy regime are there. And the Glub Star Confederation are over there. And there's somebody sandwiched in here. Alright. Let's go ahead and land our troops.
Special project complete.
A whiff of something. The box is indeed... This is the one of the strange boxes we were looking for. The box is indeed a document of a sort. Science officer Proto-Lacedemon admits that they had been hoping for a historical record or some other kind of codex significant to whatever culture left it behind, but they were disappointed. The true nature of the aromatic box seems to be a collection of fairly short narratives which, going by the rapid changes in odor toward the end of each sequence, are intended to surprise or be interpreted as comedic. The techniques used to store and reproduce specific smells is of some interest, but the tales it tells are not. The crew of the URC Poseidonios are left with the uncomfortable feeling that they have unwittingly become intimately familiar with what certain gaseous byproducts of alien digestion smell like. However, Proto-Lacedemon is unwilling to speculate as to why the box was dumped on this frozen hellscape of a planet. Interesting.
Deploying liberation forces.
Alright, we're deploying our armies.
Colony conquered.
Alright. And what does that do? That puts demands at 4, which means we don't really need to do much more, just have to hold on for about 4 more months, and then we will have our victory. Alright, let's get to work building stations. We have some more armies that we need to equip. Embark them. We're probably going to need to recruit a general.
Project complete.
Gulantha herd secured. Gulanthas are large, flat herbivores that have evolved internal gas pockets, enabling them to hover a few centimeters above the ground. They move about in herds consisting of a few dozen animals, grazing on the moss and lichen that can be found on the windswept plains of Alar. They are ruthlessly hunted by the moon's apex predators, and our biologists on the URSC Andronikos Kyros estimate that only a few hundred Gulantha herds remain. One of these, consisting of 9 animals, has been successfully collected and will be brought back to Alaria. Excellent. As I was saying, you probably want to recruit a general. We'll go with army damage.
Establishing colony.
Alright, we're establishing a new colony planet. We're going to start thinking about energy soon. Reinforce spaceport defenses.
Construction complete. Initiating communications.
Oh yeah, we have this governor's mansion. I'm not so sure about that. They want to give us minerals, and they want to establish a research agreement for 30 years. You know what? We are going to absolutely agree to that. Need to finish clearing off these tile blockers. Surface. Oh yeah, you're gonna need some work here. Oh, look at all these tile blockers. I need to get. Yeah, we are getting a little long here. Elusive Carcosa. Our investigation on Akritophyllaki have not yielded any results. Or did not yield any results. However, there have been some odd reports coming from Black Citadel. Several colonists have claimed to have spotted a mysterious creature that they say matches our summary of the notes on the elusive Carcosa, but when we compare the reports to these notes, none seem to match in either appearance or behavior. Though the Black Citadel's scientific director swears that he double-checked each sighting himself, the only possible conclusion is severe oversight by all personnel involved. How odd. Alright, let's just queue all these up because we do have the resources at the moment to do it. Alright. And we will continue to increase the naval capacity. Alright, let's see. They're at -1. It'll take a couple more months, I think. As I say, we're getting a little bit long, but I'd like for this war to end, which should take just another second. Maybe not. I just actually have to re-look at it again.
Complete.
There we go. Send demands.
Survey complete.
Alright, they have now become a tributary to us. Alright, and the fleets can come home. The troops can come home. Actually, let's just order them all to come here.
Construction complete.
All right. Science ships. Get to back to work survey. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna end it here, and so we will see what we can do when we get back. We probably need to get this fleet built up some more, just in case. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.